As always, don't go off into the middle of nowhere and start working on your own personal massive roller coaster. Let's make an entrance and make the park look nice first. So that's our priority. Take your time. The map isn't huge. We will fill it up. Make things look detailed, make things look nice, and have fun. Cool. Oh, those weren't ad bits? Oh, shit, I thought they were. Hey, Vastilian. How you doing? You came from Disabled Entertainment's stream, right? People are just dropping in and dropping out immediately. Regardless, Zero, thanks for the bits. Cheers, dude. Studying for an exam, that sucks. Best of luck. Oh, okay. I read that incorrectly the first time and it was significantly more obscene, Profrain. Can you get the password? Yep. Yep. Also, Rydarius, if you sync your account with Discord and join our Discord, you'll just be able to get it straight directly from the Discord room. Okay. Keyboard's in a weird spot. Let's fix that. We make this into kind of a cliff face. Because I would like to do some cliffs along the edge of this, because I think that would look cool. Yeah, no problem, Rydarius. Just for as long as you have that sub badge, it'll work. Once the sub badge goes away, you'll unfortunately lose access to that room. But that's just kind of the way of things. Whoop. Hey, Tredge. Welcome to the server. Just like, I like how with multiplayer, there's kind of three kinds of players. You know, there's those that watch the stream for a little bit and talk and chat and then hop in for a little bit and then peace out. And then there's people who are here from the start and ready and ask for password. And then there's the people that are here from the start and ready and are subscribed and just kind of ninja their way onto the server once we get going. Hey, Tredge. It's all good, Rydarius. You know, sub-gifting's amazing, ain't it? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, just try not to use the in-game chat too much. Try and do most stuff through Twitch chat. Unless someone's not responding through Twitch chat, then use in-game chat. Because the in-game chat is unmoderatable, right? I don't blame you, Tredge. Reformatting computers sucks, man. Reformatting computers sucks. Having to reset everything is always the worst. I had to do that once pretty early on in my time streaming, and it was awful. It's one of those things that I'm like infinitely dreading, is the next time I have to reformat my computer. Okay. Let's just drop you down a little bit here. I'll make this look better. There we go. Excellent. That's, awful. Right, Arius? Yeah, I would have, I would probably hurt somebody if they did that to my computer. Like, if you accidentally reformat my hard drive, you, no. Borderless windowed mode, yeah. Or just like regular windowed mode works really well in RCT. Like, I play my copy of RCT in a 1600 by 900 window, which actually works really well. That's the resolution I play most games at. Okay. No, even if you do have a backup, I mean, like, I have a backup and all my important stuff is backed up. Like, everything that I need is backed up, but I don't have a backup that's as big as my computer. You know, I have 12 terabytes of space on my computer. So if my whole computer, for whatever reason, implodes, I'll have all of my important stuff backed up. But, you know, there's lots of things like just video files and project files and some things that I just won't ever be able to recover. I was like, I can't back up everything. Your monitor is... Really? You don't have a widescreen monitor, Neox? Jesus. That's a travel back through time right there. I wanted to check something, and I wasn't even sure, and then they asked me. What? Yeah, no, what the hell? Because the upgrade to Windows 10 was free. What the hell? Your friend seems like a bit of a... Or old ex-friend, I guess, at this point. Seems like a little bit of a chicken shit. What the hell? That sucks, dude. Why do I have that many terabytes? Because I record HD video. And when you're recording HD 60 video, that stuff gets big fast. Like, a 6-minute long Fraps file is like... At HD, like 1080 60 is like 16 gigabytes. No, they're just sitting. They're just... There's nothing fancy about their setup, and they work just fine. I have one 6 terabyte hard drive, and one 4, and then the rest are all 2s. And then I also have a 256 gig solid state, which is where most of my stuff is installed. Or that's where my OS is. That's what I have fully backed up. That's where my OS is. Then I have games installed on my black drive, which is one of my 2s, my 2 terabytes, which is my fastest drive. And then the rest are all just blues. Western Digital blues. Nothing super fancy. But they work. Oh yeah, absolutely. To the tiny little bit that we don't own. Just don't break the server. I don't think you can break the server, but for a while there, if you tried to build a ride into the blackness, it would crash the server. I don't think it still does that though. How's your phone fucking with the Wi-Fi? What? I always update it. It's up to you if you need to update it. Just try and connect. If it doesn't connect, then you need to update. But yes, the answer is always yes. I mean, if you're on a version that they don't support, it's fine as long as there aren't any big bugs in it. Just remember to go back relatively frequently and double check. Okay, so let's see what everybody's working on here. Oh, that's an interesting little way to do that. Let me know when you're done, by the way, so I can turn sandbox mode off, eh? Profrain? Well, if we're doing this kind of little winter thing, To whoever built that little castle, do you mind if I build like a little archway thing right here? We can make that look nice. So I can make like a little snow archway kind of thing. You update once a week on Monday? Yeah, that's fair. So, Yanosaur, hear that? You have to put out all of your major updates on Monday. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Making a little Christmas village? Cool. I'm excited. As long as everything interconnects back together, should all be fine. Let's see if I can get a little stall in here. Let's sell like Christmas shirts or something. Maybe? I don't know. Here, I've got an idea. Let's do this. Let's see how this ends up looking. I'm gonna mess with these pathways a little bit. Just make this flow a little bit better. There we go. Let's do that. Make it flow a little nicer. Then on the center bits, we can toss in these. Yep, OpenRCT 2 is still command. Wait, you don't know how to update LGN? Really? You're not gonna lose anything. So, dude, updating LGN, all it does is it just installs a new patch, essentially. It's like when you go to play World of Warcraft and it goes blip, and it like installs a new patch. That's all that happens. So to whoever just built that second castle, I don't like the way this castle looks to begin with. Can we do something else with this entrance? This castle's really ugly. But maybe that's just me. If you like it, we can stick with it. I'm just not a fan of that castle at all, and we can do something so much cooler with the entrance. It's just a waste of the entrance. Also, it's not my Wonderland, it's our Wonderland. Come on, guys. You're too new. Get out of here, you noob! We don't take your kind here. Also, hi, Commander Real War. That's pretty much all I've seen so far, Commander Real War. Seems to just be that. They showed us what the new roller coaster looks like, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's all that we've had in the way of Planet Coaster stuff from the 24-hour live stream. But admittedly, I haven't watched for the last little bit, although I feel like my chat would notice. I had it open up until about the time I started the multiplayer. I kind of need to focus on that. Okay. Oh, I know, LGN. You're fine. Doesn't change that emote from being scary. I think the coaster looks alright. I still think it looks admittedly a little bit weird, even though it was being very adamantly defended already by my chat, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. With the snow box? What snow box? What's that gonna be? Ooh. I don't know what snow box you're talking about, but okay. Oh, this entrance thing? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about the entrance, I can turn off sandbox. I guess that's what you meant by sand. Oh, I get it. Snowbox, sandbox. Derp. I get it. Sorry, it only took me about 40 seconds longer than it should have. Carry on. I get it, Rain. I understand. I'm just dumb. There you go. The 7DMT, which is a new coaster, is based on, is Vekoma, the Canyon Runner. Yep. Yep. I would have... You know, honestly, I'm just happy we have something... This might just be me, Commander Real War, but I'm just really happy that it's something that isn't... I'm just happy that we didn't get a exact clone of the last one. Like, that was my concern, is that we just have the track that we already have before with a different car on it. But this is something totally new, so... Maybe just me, but, you know, you be excited and disappointed about what you want to be excited and disappointed about. But that's the way I see it. I'm just happy that it's something new. Yeah. I definitely don't think it's something to be disappointed about. In fact, if anything, I think it's something to be happy about. But you know what? You do you. I don't think we'll ever get a transfer track unless it's all pre-built elements. I see that as very unlikely. So who's working on what? We've got a wooden roller coaster popping up over there. We've got, this looks like back bridges, would be my assumption right there. That's a pretty building. Oh, really? Okay, then. To the never gonna happen yard. Billy, how you doing? I heard your voice. I was surprised. I didn't know that you were gonna be on that thing. I was like, oh, hey, it's Billy voice. Billy MF Maze! How you doing, dude? How was your exciting appearance on the live stream? You have way too much fun with that soundboard. It should be illegal. Like, someone needs to take it away from you. Whoever thought it was a good idea to permit you to have the level of power that is provided to you with that soundboard is, like, not very smart. Really? Yanosaur? Are you serious? Yay! So I can generate maps of trees now? I'm excited for next week. I guess Amazon analysis provided you with this power at the price of $200. Yeah, the price of $200. The price of 200 American dollaros. It's a very high price. They didn't understand. That was causing it to generate things instead of trees? Arbitrary? That would be interesting to know, actually, Anasaur. What was causing the issue with the map generation? American dollarinos. Okay. There you go. It's a little entrance thing. What, the music? Because the music's from Bravely Default. Is a corner for a hedge wall that's only half height? What, for RCT2? I mean, I'm sure you can make that work. Whoever's building this wooden roller coaster, make sure that you have something... Like, make sure that you have, like, an idea of how big you're gonna make it, and you set this up so that the pathway works with it. What's this? Confused. Oh, is that like a, train's not coming so you can... Huh. Oh, I see what that is. It's a train, it is a train crossing. Okay. Installed now, what else? Dude, just... Do I have to walk you over how to install software? You just reinstall our OpenRCT. Like, it's not hard. If you're capable of figuring out how to stream, you're capable of figuring out how to update OpenRCT, because it's, like, not difficult at all. You'll be okay. Okay. Is this like a backstage thing back here? Like, what is that? Like, I'm curious if we can connect to that or not. Mr. Legos. You'll bridge the gap eventually? Okay. Did everyone just, like, drop out? Yep, apparently. Oh, that's you, Disney Freak? I disabled one of the extended series entry. Huh. See, this is... Okay. Okay, no, I understand. I understand now. I think I know exactly why that happened, too. It was because, Qtobi insisted that I get rid of the small trees so that he could have waterfall pieces, I think. Or, like, these pieces. Ages ago. Okay, so then I can blame it on a viewer. Excellent. But no fair. Park Me is getting a single roller coaster next year. OpenRCT is going to be like... Woo! Ooh. Fast Eats. I like that name. Fast Eats. Huh. Let's build a little building down here. So what did you do to fix it then? In this case. Actually, no, let's just do this. Make them faster eats. And then have fastest eats. And then, oh no, I've got the sheets. See what I did there? Got a notification on Discord. What is this? Hyper speed eats, and then just make one more and just call it Sonic. Just call it Sonic. Fixed it by verifying the single entrance. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Well, I look forward to not having that issue again. As it was rather aggravating a couple days ago. You put numbers on your F-Zero machine? I like the little steering wheel inside of it, arbitrary. So what are you going to use that model for, by the way? When you build this chairlift, make sure that you have a pathway going back down, hey? So they don't get stuck up there. Because they will get stuck up there. Okay. They 100% will get stuck up there. Makes sense, Yanosaur. As long as it's not generating random stuff. Yeah, no, I disabled one thing once, but never again since then, so. Zero clearance, yeah, I'm sure. So I can expect you to just ask me to leave zero clearance on forever? Good stuff, right, Arius? I'm sure you are. Okay. Cool, Disney freak. Hey, DJ Silver. You haven't played this game in a long time? Yeah, no, that's... I often get that reaction from people when I stream this. But we play it every single week. It's the only way you can really keep games like this alive. It's just by brute forcing it, you know? Because regardless of where you go in games like this, there's someone who's still playing it. Rhinestone, how you doing? So you went... Oh, really? That might... Yeah, that might screw with the guests. Like, they might phase through it if you do that, Legos, but it's still fine. Not a big deal at the end of the day. When the mood takes you. That's fair, DJ Silver. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people played RCT3 right up until Planet Coaster came out, and then quite quickly dropped RCT3 for Planet Coaster. I never really got into RCT3, so it was never super on my list. RCT2's always been closer to my heart, I think. 94%! I'm excited. Can get in here with the rest of us. Okay. Thanks, D-Freak. I can finish building my damn building now. Although I'm gonna need it for the roof, probably. Actually, I lied. I need it for right here. There we go. Only took you like 40 minutes? That's not that bad. All things considered, that's not bad at all, dude. But yeah, no, DJ Silver, have you ever messed around with OpenRCT at all? Or, do you just stick to... Do you ever mess with OpenRCT at all, or do you just stick with RCT3? That's what makes RCT2 so powerful these days, is just how you've got this whole rebuild of the game now, which is incredible. Good stuff, Arbitrary. It's amazing what a fan community can do to keep a game like this alive. It's like, not only is it was alive and well before that, but now it's like just so much more. Like, you have an open source project like this, and it goes from just being like, you know, the people who've just always played the game still play the game. It goes from that to people that just always played the game still play the game, to immediately, oh, now you have new people playing the game every week, you know? And it's damn cool to see that, and I like it a lot. Like, it's super cool to be able to have a random person tune into the stream, see this game and be like, huh, this looks neat, I've never heard of this. Explain to them how it works, and then have them purchase a copy of the game, and then a couple weeks later they're learning how to play it, and it's like, man, this game's like 15 years old and people are still playing it. What the heck is wrong with the server today? Hey, Senpai, thanks for this, dude. I'm a little mini raid, what's up? Always don't starve, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, D-Freak. This is the problem, as I said, with the Planet Coaster updating, is they start talking about, I got you, Senpai. Well, you have a good time at work? Why is my music so quiet? One song's really quiet. Got it. Hey, figured it out. It only took you 10 years. I'm so proud. That, Toxic Fallout isn't hard as long as you have, like, a good supply of food. As long as you have a good supply of food, Toxic Fallout isn't that big of a deal. How am I gonna do the roof for this? I kinda don't know. Everspace? I wouldn't call that a space sim. It's an arcadey space shooter, but yes. It is a spaceship roguelike. That it is. It's a very pretty one. This is the way I would describe it. It's a very pretty space shooter. But, there's nothing simmy about that game. There's a handful of people that I watch play that game. At the same time, though, I'd hardly call it a roguelike either. Like, it's got roguelike elements, but it's got no characteristics of a traditional roguelike. And as somebody who likes traditional roguelikes, I get a little bit of I'm a little bit of a stickler for that stuff. I'm one of those weirdos who's like, there's a big difference between a roguelike and a roguelite. I'm one of those annoying people, but it does look like a fun little game. I've never played it myself. Squig! I like how she actually got that one right. Squig, thank you very much for keeping that sub alive. Cheers, dude. Cheers, Squig. What about FTL? No, arbitrary. We're eating your food quickly. You caught it and moved them away from me. Dude, just install the old file over the new file. What the heck did you do? Dude, literally all I do to update OpenRCT, Algen, I download the installer, the .exe, I run it, I make a new shortcut, and I start the game. That's all that I do. So I don't know why you had to move folders around, but okay. You, sir, took the roundabout route, I think. Yeah, I don't like the way this building's looking. I mean, again, it has roguelike elements, but it's not a roguelike, it's a roguelite. Okay? So it's a game that has the permadeath. And that's about the only... It's a run-based game with permadeath, and that's about the only... like, equivalence to a rogue-style game that it has. It's got very little to do with what a roguelike game is. A roguelike game is usually turn-based, more RPG-focused, generally grid-based. Like, you can call a game... How do I explain this? That would be like me saying Diablo is a first-person shooter-like because you control a dude and shoot things. Okay. There's bad guys and they die. It's a very different type of game. But we'll see it later, senpai. Like a game like Cogmine's a roguelike. A game like Cogmind is a roguelike. A game like... Meh. It drives me nuts when people call so many things roguelikes. It's like, it's not... Portal is an FPS... Yeah, kinda. It's an FPS puzzle game. Like, I barely consider Binding of Isaac a roguelike. It's a rogue-style game, yes, but it's not a roguelike. It has elements from the genre of roguelikes, but calling a game roguelike means it has to be like Rogue, which means it's a turn-based permadeath dungeon crawler. The moment you take the turn-based element out of it, like, there are so many games that claim to be a roguelike, and it's like, you're nothing like Rogue! What part of you is like Rogue? Okay, so you have procedurally generated levels. Okay, cool. But that doesn't make you a roguelike. Binding of Isaac, combat-wise, sure, but it's a very different game. There's nothing random about the original Legend of Zelda. Hi, Fog. I don't know. This is one of these arguments that you don't want to have with me because I will go on forever about it. By the modern incorrect definition of roguelike, sure, yeah. By those incorrect descriptions, yes, Warframe could be considered a rogue-like style game. It's gonna be, yeah, no kidding, Brian. For a split second there, I thought you were buying stock in, like, a tea company, and then realized what you were saying, and now I understand. Took me a moment. I was like, wait, tea stock? You're buying stocks in a tea company. So I've been thinking about buying Bitcoin all week. And, like, reading about Bitcoin all week, so that's also got me into researching about the stock market. And learning how that stuff works, and then you said that you restocked, like, you re-upped your tea stock. It's like, what? Did you put the period at the end of it? Because if you did, then that's wrong. Don't put the pyramid at the end of it. Like going to... Yeah, get that stuff done, D-Freak. I mean, I've been putting $20-ish every couple weeks into Bitcoin for a couple months now. Yeah, Ryan, yeah. I'm thinking about buying like $150 in Litecoin as well. Just cause. See what happens. For me, it's like, I'm not investing anything that I actually expect to get back. I'm just putting it in there to see what happens. You know? So far, it's a 50%. Uh-oh. Well, that's scary, Brian. Is what mini roller coaster? Which mini roller coaster? I don't know which mini roller coaster you're what the fucking over. It's Utobi. I'm sure he'll make something creative out of it. Oh, you're making an Alpine coaster? Huh. Well, that'll be neat. That'll be neat. No, I'm definitely not going all in or anything. It was funny, Ryan, like, I mentioned to my dad, I'm like, yeah, I've been buying Bitcoin. And I also got some for free from people on Twitch. And his immediate response was to, like, send me half a dozen articles and, like, give me a mini lecture on investments and risk to reward and all that stuff. And then I just looked at him like, Dad, I've been putting in, like, $20 every couple weeks. Like, I'm not investing my life savings here. It's like, I'm close to the place where I can buy it, because there's a Bitcoin debit machine close to where I live that, that a coffee shop has. And I will go in there and just purchase a little bit, and it only costs me 1%. So I do lose a little bit, but it's just easier than doing it online. And so I'll just go in there and I'll buy a little bit every now and again. CC, okay. Let's see what you're doing with the zero clearance. Curious. Yeah, that's fair, Fog. I mean, it's never a bad idea, right? Continuously saying the same thing I've said up till now. Creator Brian, best of luck, dude. Hang in there. Just do your best and make it to the end. Okay. What's up, Disabled? How are you doing? How's your morning been? Don't forget to let me know when I can turn zero clearance off, Disney Freak. Ow, that red hurts my eyes. But it looks nice in small amounts. Oof. You started Amazon pretty soon, hey, Ryan? How's the sleeping meds been helping? Just out of curiosity. Last day on Twitch until what? It's a little ominous. The railroad crossing? Yeah, I love the new railroad crossings that they gave us. This is just like a personal request. Can we get some less trains on this? Because just hearing constant train sounds is going to get really annoying really quickly. Like, I think we only need like maybe one train on here. Instead of like 3. I'm just going to close that so I don't have to listen to it. Wait, really? You're deleting your account. Okay. Why? Because you didn't mention that yesterday. Around 10 p.m. and... Oh, that's fair. Start on the 17th. Best of luck, dude. We'll see you later, Fog. Cheers, man. I mean, you know, it's his call, right, Vestilian? But that's odd. Okay. But, do you care to elaborate at all? Or is it just something that you've decided in the background that you don't want to do anymore? Seven to 5:30, Sunday to Wednesday. Yep. Yeah, you mentioned that, Ryan. Best of luck, dude, with the new job. Don't let it kill you. It's gonna be hard work. Amazon isn't an easy employer, so have fun. I'll work you to the bone. Cause like as of yesterday, you seemed to be completely dedicated to Twitch, so I'm just a little bit confused. Is all. I mean, it's fine, dude. But okay. Like, you've already got us on topic, and now you've given us a cliffhanger, so... Wooden block is missing? Yeah, I know. I don't have an... If I go with this full set, then we're not gonna get the wooden square. Yeah, I know, Mr. Supersonic. We haven't used that block in a long time. Because in order to have the full roof set, as well as this whole set, as well as this whole set, I can't have that block. I do have these tiny ones, if you want those ones, but that's all I have. The work days will feel short. I think that's a mixed bag, eh? Sometimes they'll feel short and sometimes they'll be really long. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're gonna say that much, you might as well finish what you're saying. Like, it's not gonna bring my stream down. Now I'm just gonna sit here all day wondering why is Disabled deleting his account. But, you know, it's up to you. So yeah, you have the small blocks, so you can still make the wood floors. You just have to build them in sets of 4, which kind of sucks, but... it's what we have. I read that as Snowman Simulator, and that made me really happy for a second, then reread it as Motion Simulator. Should totally recall that Snowman Simulator. Okay. Well, maybe you should at least talk to Vestilian, because clearly Vestilian's upset. Snowman Simulator 2017. Yep. Yep. Okay. Something like that, maybe. Trying to find a color that works. Tunnel under the staff entrance? You mean the train tunnel? Looks nice. I like the brick. It's believable. These cars do a really weird stuttering thing when you're moving the camera around while they're sitting there. Need to remove vehicle limits incoming. I'm gonna take a look at this roller coaster. Yeah, I know you're a mod in his channel, Vestilian. Oh man, that's totally gonna be a game now. You're gonna have the entire objective throughout the game. So achieve tasks while keeping yourself cold enough to not melt? Oh boy. No. No, 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 no. Creator Brian, stop there. You're gonna give somebody bad ideas. Someone might actually go do that. Zero clearance, sure. Is there anything you guys don't want? Right. No, I can't play the game at all. Unless I, Sorry, I'm gonna turn off zero clearance for a second so that I can build my wall. Or build my roof, and then you can have zero clearance back. So I'd like to actually be able to play the video game. There you go. Welcome back, Fog. Okay. Doesn't mean we need more of those things. Dude, you know, honestly, Brian, somebody that I was talking to a couple days ago mentioned to me in a DM just kind of out of nowhere, what if Tencent bought Steam? Because there are rumors flying around that Gabe Newell is no longer interested in video games and wants to work on like other types of technology. So what would happen if Valve sold Steam? Like, let's just think about this for like 5 seconds. What would happen if Valve sold Steam? And open up a new Unity project? No. Because, like, let's be honest, Neox and everybody else here. So many people have been talking about how Steam has problems, which it does, and how Steam needs to be fixed, which it does, and how Steam is kind of falling into disrepair, which it does, and it seems like Valve doesn't care, which is true. It genuinely seems like they don't care sometimes. Like, what would happen? EA wouldn't buy... There's no reason for EA to buy Steam. They have their own platform. I think operating limits are disabled, aren't they? There you go. Maybe they'll finally get... Yeah, Sci-Fi has. Like... But no, EA wouldn't buy Steam. There's literally zero reason for EA to buy Steam. Now, Tencent might. Tencent's like the only company that could. They're the only ones with the capital. I really, really, really want zero clearance off right now. Because it's like screwing with everything. Man, people are having a hard time staying on the server. What do you want? Operating... You mean unlock operating limits? Is that what the one that you... So the one that I unlocked for you is what you wanted, okay. Like, I gave it to you the first time, man. Yo, Disney Freak, can you finish with your frickin' backstage shit so I can turn off zero clearance, please? It's screwing up building pathways and stuff. Finish! God damn it. Operating modes? Is that... Okay, so I want you to confirm. What do you want me to unlock for you, Legos? You even tagged me? Well, clearly you didn't. I'm just pretending that you didn't. Clearly you didn't. But anyways, rewinding back to the previous conversation, because Tredge asked, what would happen if Tencent purchased Steam? Dude, disabled. Let me tell you two things. Number one, if you want to delete your account, delete your account. Number two, I don't know if I need to talk to you in private about that, because I've only known you for maybe a week or two. If you want to delete your account, I would genuinely prefer you just go delete your account and have a good day. If you don't want to delete your account, don't delete your account. But quite frankly, I barely know you. This music is way too dramatic for this. I barely know you. You do you, man. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. If you're not willing to tell me in my chat, then I don't need to wait until 11:30 p.m. at night when I'm exhausted and just want to cook dinner and have a beer and watch a movie with my girlfriend. Okay? Because when my stream's done, I'm off the internet. I'm not public anymore when my stream's done. I'll post on Discord occasionally, but that's about it. You do you. You have fun. And if you want to delete your account, go delete your account. It sucks. Have fun. Who are Tencent? They own Unreal. They own Epic. They own Riot Games. They're a Chinese company that started off by investing in mobile games. They own the guys who own Clash Royale. They own a very large portion of Activision. They also own hang on. Let me just find the list. Tencent Holdings. Let's see, what do they own? Okay, so a lot of these are Chinese companies that they own. They own, Call of Duty Online. They own Dragon Fighter Online, a fuckload of other, random Chinese MMOs. They own QQ, which is basically the Chinese Facebook. They own all of QQ's services. They apparently have a film studio, apparently. They have Tenpay, which is basically Chinese PayPal. They own WeChat, which is all of China's social media. Let's see. They own a Chinese Steam equivalent. Trying to find just a list. If I can find it. Yes, Prof Rain. Yes, but they own Riot. Like, they straight up bought Riot. Okay, so here we go. Here's their list. They own Supercell, which is Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and all that. They own Epic Games, something called Patty Games, something called Pocket Gems. Netmarble Games, these are all mobile companies. Fireforge, Vena Games, Pixelsoft, Garena, which is a ton of free-to-play MMOs. Riot Games and Glue Mobile, which is also phone games. Huh. Apparently they also own a game that I used to play. They also own Smite. They own the guys who made Smite. They also they also apparently purchased a majority stake in Bluehole, which are the guys that made PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. They also own Epic Games, who are Unreal, who are the guys who made Fortnite. Yeah. It's scary. Thank you, Legos. There you go. Yeah, pretty much Sci-Fi has. They also own like 15% of Frontier as well. They also own close to 15% of Frontier. So Planet Coaster and Elite Dangerous.
Button pressed.
Jobo, thank you very much for keeping that sub alive, dude. It means a whole lot, man. It means a whole lot. Cheers, dude. That's at the $10 tier, too. Whenever people increase their sub up a tier, I was expected to last like 1 month. And then when you keep it around, it's like, holy shit, man. So thank you very much for that support. It means a whole lot. I'm glad that you enjoy the streams. It's a good emote, though. Not a lot of people get that emote. That's a pretty high quality emote. Part of me needs to demolish parts of the train. What parts? What do you mean? Yeah, no, I get that. I hope that you've been enjoying the lurking. As long as it's been doing good for you, that's all that matters. What you been up to, though, Joe? I mean, everybody's got to lurk sometimes. I get that. I am a crazy fucking lurker in other chats. Like, I will go months without saying anything in streams that I like watching. I just like watching, man. I just like chilling. Being silent. Uh-huh. What about Chinese investors, Ryan? Oh, huh. Yeah. Investor tickets. I, for one, bow to our Chinese overlords and realize that they're going to run our entire games industry pretty soon. So that they can sell us more loot boxes. And 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 did I mention more loot boxes? But yeah, no, that's something that, like, dawned on me relatively recently, that it's a very real possibility that some big company could come along and just be like, yeah, Steam, we own you now. And that's, like, the one thing that no one's really expecting to happen. Slides are open. Still curious to see that when it's done. Those look a little terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Those look a little terrifying. You have to have, like, trees that, like, so that it looks like they're not just, like, flying down the side of a cliff. No, Steam's a private company. Or, not Steam. Valve is a private company. And they own Steam. So, no. Right. This is looking lovely, though. I might do some terraforming up this side here. Make it a little bit more jagged. Actually, are you okay with me doing a little bit of terraforming up there once I'm done with my little building down here? So I'd love to do some terraforming up the sides of that. Yeah, no, Valve is not publicly traded currently. Basically, it's Gabe Newell's wallet that owns it. I mean, even in a way, Steam is kind of monopolistic if you think about it. Like, if you really sit down and think about it, it's like, man, Steam has a lot of power, maybe even too much. Like, does Steam deserve that power? Especially, like, recently, has Steam been doing right by us? Like, I don't know, man. Like, is Steam a better service than a lot of the other services? Yes. But are they the best option? Like, I don't even know. Okay. Cool. It's a very simple little building, but hey, it's something. Do I want to run pathways through this? I mean, I could. I'm not doing a very good job of building today. Yes, and yes, Ryan. Origin has actually gotten a lot better. Yeah, I would use Origin any day over the Windows Store. The Windows Store is, like, so, like, messed up. But guys, thank you so much for the resubs today. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's having a solid holiday so far. Yeah, no, this thing just needs some terraforming around it so that it looks like they're not flying. What did you fuck up, Legos? Nobody's really trying to compete publicly with Steam. Well, actually, that's not true, Ryan. Good Old Games is a direct Steam competitor. I can do that if I want. Jeez, you let me do the hard stuff. After you've made it invisible and I don't know where everything is. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this at this point. Like, genuinely, I don't think I can, actually. Okay. Now that you've made it visible again, this is possible again. I mean, this is gonna be super dangerous still, but... as long as you're okay with realizing that this is going to be a very dangerous ride, I can make this happen. Okay. You colored all the cars? Yep. You gotta have a little bit of variety, right? Gotta keep life spicy. Just gonna get all these corners curved off. Yep, it is going to be action park levels of dangerous. But, you know, at least it'll be pretty looking, right? Are you gonna do a station up top here, Legos? A sled rental, cool. Sled rental with pre-designed course to slide down. Designed by the not-so-legendary Twitch streamer, Blind IRL, who's no one's heard of. It's actually kind of funny, speaking of Twitch. There's a City Skylines YouTuber named Imperial Jedi, who some of you may have encountered on the website before. Who I was talking to at PAX, and I remember him saying that he wanted to try and get partnered on Twitch, and I told him, I'm like, well, you have a YouTube channel with 40,000 subscribers, right? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. So just start streaming on Twitch with a set schedule, and just post a video on your YouTube channel whenever you're going live. And he goes, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, bug people. Well, fast forward to now, and he's partnered. Fast forward to now and he's partnered doing exactly that, so shoutouts and congrats to him. He done did it. He used what he had, the thing that he'd earned, took my advice, and he fucking did it. I miss server browsers, it was really sad. Oh my god. Yeah. No, dude, whenever I see a game with server browsers, I get so happy. Like, it's just... I'm so tired of consoleized multiplayer games, you know? Consoleized multiplayer games... Like, if I go to play a multiplayer game and I see that their matchmaking looks like a console game, I'm immediately less interested in playing the game. I don't know if any of you guys get this, but, just, like... Oh, Jesus. Windows reset the volume on Chrome again. Anyway, I'm immediately less interested in the game. Like, if I look at if I open it up and it's like, oh, matching with group, I'm like, oh god, I have to go through all this crap. Like, can I just actually have, like, the ability to look up a server? Like, I went back recently, well, not super recently, but a couple months ago, and rewatched Total Biscuit's video on, like, Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer, and hearing him talk about things like, oh, you know, like, they still don't have servers. When are they gonna have dedicated servers again? You know, I've never played Jack and Daxter, back britches. Never. Not once. I don't know if I ever will. Okay. There's two different directions it goes. Those things aren't easy. Arbitrary, but if you want to, best of luck. Okay, you can probably make the ride invisible again. Well, actually, yeah, you can. Lego, so you can make it invisible again. I'll take it from here, sir. Okay. Yeah, no, I know. I know, Ryan. This is why I think the only way that shooters are ever going to be successful on PC, like new shooters, unless you're an anomaly like fucking Siege and completely unique like that game, The only way shooters are going to get cheaper again is if they start making shooters on a lower budget so that they can afford to do things like, you know, not sell maps. Although, there's part of me that genuinely wants Quake to be successful, because Quake looks like a lot of fun. I've heard that, Britches. I've heard that. I've always wanted to play Sly Fox. I've never played Sly Fox. Like, that game looks like so much fun. Like, seriously, that game looks like a ton of fun. Rip, what? What happened? Oh, did you get booted off the server? Rip, indeed. Definitely you. You're gonna die for a second. Yeah, that would do it. That would definitely do it. Also, to anybody who likes playing Planet Coaster stuff, expect another schematics video a little bit later today whenever Adfo finishes editing it. Because we did record a schematics video today talking about the stuff that was shown on the 24-hour Frontier stream. So we had to record it twice because we had an error with the first recording, but it is getting recorded. And it will be up soon. Zero clearance, I've been turning it on and off for a while, so I'll just leave it on. There you go. Ergo, how are you doing today, sir? Do you want Pokemon? Okay, I'll give you Pokemon. I'll give it to you. But yeah, that is pretty loud. I don't know why this one's so loud. Oh god, creator, come on. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. You'll get it done. That's interesting. Huh. How far to Sag, eh? Like, I think last time I checked, about, I think it was like 120 jumps or something. I'm pretty close. Although I keep taking detours and scanning other stuff. Because you're probably way closer than me. Or you could probably get there before me, right? Because you're at Colonia right now. If I beeline it, yeah. It's probably like 2 streams away, honestly. Let's do something like this. Let's make safety nets. Not like murder nets game, safety nets. Also, I totally missed that Taco Belmont was here earlier. Sorry, dude. More like cheese graters. Murder nets? Cheese graters? What's the difference here? Like, exactly. What's the difference here? I mean, that's like our brand new, like, lose weight quick scheme, right? Just, like, grate it off. Your daughter is attacking your keyboard. You should restrain her with love. I mean, that's what small children do, right? They just try and destroy everything. At least in my experience, that's what my small cousins tried to do, always. Heh. I'd be fun. I'd be curious to see that, right? Welcome back, Neox. This is getting more and more convincing slowly. Well, there wasn't too much. Yep, no, that's good. Whew. I'm just trying to make it look convincing. I think it's getting better. But Bacon, how are you doing? Okay. Good to hear, Bacon. 'Tis good to hear that you're doing well. Yo, Bacon, did you see the new screenshots for Planet Coaster? With the new roller coaster? So if not, they're all up on Reddit. And there's a schematics video coming out later today of it. Nope. Okay. If you look on Reddit, I'm sure you can find them. Where do you go? You go over that, down that, okay. Yep, roller coaster screenshot was dropped. Oh, is that your post? Did you make that post? Oh, nice. You're not the only person who posted it, though. It's funny, okay? So you posted it, and Wishing on Wendy posted it. Wishing on a Wendy also posted it. That's funny. Most is beating yours. I mean, D-Freak, if you want to get a post on any subreddit, that may help. Because the other guy that I asked to do it hasn't woken up yet. If you want to post that other schematics video on /rpc gaming and /r games for me, that would be awesome. If you want karma, that would be a big help. Hey, I may be a slice of pie. Yeah, that's a new entertainer. Right. That is a new entertainer indeed. But what's up, Pie? Those things do. It's supposed to be banned? I didn't change anything to make it banned. I mean, it works for me. For better or for worse. Sorry. I had to test it. To see if it worked. It works for me. I don't know, I haven't changed anything. Do I, I mean, you should have access to it. Wait, actually, hold on, let me check something else. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. No, you should be fine. You don't have permission to use it? You should. You're set to user. Like, literally, yeah, no, it's... You have permission to use it, so I don't know. Try relogging, maybe? Probably. I can double check. Nope, Zelda. Spirit Tracks, actually. I mean, let's be fair. Who actually played Spirit Tracks? I've actually heard good things about Spirit Tracks, oddly enough. Like, that's one of those games where, like, years after it came out, a lot of people are just talking about it like, actually, this game's pretty good. Actually, this game's pretty good. You played Spirit Tracks? Okay, well, I didn't. I wonder if they'd ever put, like, a port of Spirit Tracks out. Like, if they'd ever make a Spirit Tracks HD. Weird. Yeah, no, you do have permission to use it, which is why it's strange, Utobi. Which one, Neox? I mean, I've always been more of a 2D Zelda person. I've never really been super big on the way Nintendo makes 3D games. I know that for their time, a lot of those games were very revolutionary, but they've never really struck it with me. Oh, Four Swords? Four Swords is pretty good, actually. Well, of course it would be, Ryan. Those games hold up. You could totally toss little houses in there. I was gonna put like snow-covered trees through here, but that works too. Another thing you could do, Legos, is you could have like a pathway following it all the way down. Like you could have a pathway going all the way along it, and then we could have like viewing spots for them, I guess. What do you mean, why are the chairlifts so close together? Dude, I would love if Planet Coaster added chairlifts. Like, can we just, like, step back for a second here and be like, man, why doesn't Planet Coaster have chairlifts? Also, by the way, if anybody missed it, this is another schematics video that was put up this morning. Dude, Planet Chairlift would be fantastic. Anyways, if anybody hasn't seen that video, take a look at that. It's a good video. Also, thanks, Crutonium, for posting that. What's this? You'd like to see something like this? Yes. I would agree. Also, hi, Crutonium. What's up? Chairlift Tycoon. Dude, there is a ski resort tycoon, so... Why not a chairlift tycoon? Whose emote's that? Chronic sauce? It's an interesting emote. Nope. They'll send you an email when it's live, dude. So just keep an eye on your email. You'll get an email right away when it goes up. Oh, so we are going with the pathway system here. So I'm gonna turn zero clearance off because I don't really need that on anymore. Unless somebody else still needs it on. If so, then I'm sorry. PFC crew? No, it's 6 characters, so it would be PFC crew. But you can check in your settings, Crutonium. So if you do need to check exactly what your emote is called, you can check in your settings. Okay. You're already loading. Well, hopefully it all works out. And your emote looks good and everything when it's all loaded up. We're gonna have to do something so that it doesn't just look like they're sinking into the snow. That looks a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little strange. Also, this part, they're still flying. Come on. There we go. Got it. Let's do something like this. Make this work. Cool. Hey, Somatico. How you doing? Yeah, this is kind of super extremely dangerous, but it's fine. We'll just ask nicely and hopefully nobody sues the park, okay? I know, we'll make them sign a waiver perfectly. We're not going to run into any problems here. Limit transcodes. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Kryptonium. No, it does. There you go. It will. Forever. Also, honestly, like I don't care if it's dangerous as all fuck. It's cool looking, and I like it. Are you making a second one? Also, this is really cool looking. This is the mini roller coaster, which is an alpine coaster. Or going to be an alpine coaster. What did the go-karts do to break? Ugh. Just gotta get rid of the no entry signs when you're done, I guess, Legos? I don't know, it wasn't me. Can I turn it back on? Yeah. There you go. Sorry, Neox. Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Is this arbitrary, making a completely 100% and totally safe go-kart track? It's an interesting layout. Evogen infected, unconfirmed. You'll email them? How many times have you emailed the guys at Avast? Like, actually. Made a crashed sled. Where did you put that? Where's the crashed sled? Oh, there. Yeah, it seems safe. That just, like, confirms to me even more that this ride is not safe for anybody. It's just not safe. Cringer with the auto host. Cheers, dude. He had his 1-year partnerversary today. Because Jesus, time flies. Yeah, stop trying to put keyloggers in. Like a week later, it's being detected again. Huh. It's funny that they actually fix it. That's what's funny to me. Have they gotten tired of you yet? Like, been, like, just responded with an, this guy again. This fucking guy over at the, like, this stupid open source project. God damn it. Sending me emails again. Multi-tile stations? I don't think enough people, like enough super hardcore people build go-karts in this game frequently. Yes, this is Animal Crossing. Okay. Also to all you guys who didn't like Pocket Camp, apparently you are getting a real Animal Crossing. What's up, Neil? How's your streams been? Clearly bad, because it's apparently OBS is completely fucking your audio. Also, that sucks. I mean, there was a Windows update the other day that completely reset all of my audio settings on everything. It's definitely possible we don't have toilets. Wouldn't be the first time. So are they just a bit of a monopoly then? You have to email AVG, really? Then why do they have two different SKUs? I'm confused. So does AVG have problems, or is it just Avast? Also, hey, typical Phineas, how have you been, dude? Also, I have, I bought this thing of orange flavored Tic Tacs. This is how much I like Tic Tacs. Look how much is left in there. I bought this morning. Oh yeah, when's that game out? When is Railway Empire out? January 30th? Cool. So are you gonna get to screw around with the beta then, or? I'm actually really curious to see how that game turns out. Because it's like that, and then there's Mashinki. And then there's the other train game, which I'm looking forward to, called Voxel Tycoon, I think. Yeah, Voxel. Yeah, I've seen some people streaming it. Typical. Yeah, there's also this one. Which I'm very interested in. Voxel Tycoon is Russian. Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts as well. Well, not anymore, but was. Huh. That's really weird. Crotonium. But also kind of funny. Yeah, Voxel Tycoon does look really neat. Voxel Tycoon looks really neat. It's just, Avast is just like, fuck, and just died. I now have an entire, like, half a package of, where are you trying to go? Are they stuck? It seems like they are. Where are you going? Just from hearing the music, Jobo? Really? Oh, Mashinki. Typical Phineas. I just need to work on details in here because there isn't enough buildings over here. It's weird what the guests are doing. Also, why is there guests over here? There isn't a guest spawner over here, is there? Yeah, how are there a bunch of guests over here? How did they get backstage, man? Oh, okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Also, seriously, why is there like a guest jam up at the entrance? Are they trying to get over here or something? It's probably what they're trying to do. Oh, I got you, Rain. Makes sense. I feel like this layout might be screwing up some guests' AI. This looks like someone's got plans out here. So who's working on what? And who would like my help where? Because this entrance area is still absurdly boring and needs work. This area looks like it's very heavily planned out. Got that going out there. We got this terrifying mess. The massive observation tower. Well, if you're working on the chairlift out in the middle, but fuck nowhere in Yucks, make sure that you make pathways all the way back so that the guests don't get stuck, because they will. They don't know that they have to take the chairlift back. You're working around the mini suspended? Okay. Cool, that works, Legos. I mean, dude, that ride looks pretty terrifying, okay? Just to be fair, that ride looks horrifying. Like, I would never go on that. You know what? I'm just gonna do what I can here to, like, make this area look a little better. Like, give it a little bit of color and character. By that I mean put trees everywhere. Why is the music so varying in volume? Yeah. Just grab a different compilation of music, because that's the last track. Some of them are worse. You added signs? Okay. What does adding signs do to make something scary? Okay. In what way? LGN? Not rotating? You can always try relogging. I mean, I see welcome to the park. I don't know what other sign you're talking about. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. D-Freak. Yeah, I have quite literally no idea what you're talking about. Oh, he added flavor text to sled run. Apply brakes? Oh, I see. You added a single one that I see. It's funny, though. Also, I like how you added that at the end. That's a nice touch. I'd go on that sled run. I wonder if you're able to steer. Oh, over by the start? Where? Stay on course. Okay. See, yeah, for some reason I expected these to be more obscene. Like, oh my god, you're gonna die, or something like that. Or to that extent. Like, slow down! Turn left! Other left! Stuff like that. Also, who built the corkscrew roller coaster? This looks a little painful, but kind of cool. Cat on Mars with the auto host. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I liked it. I like it a lot, I guess. But mostly safe. It's okay. The only accidents that happen are disproved as idiocy of the guests. Okay, so none of them are our fault. What's up, Aces Wild? I was wondering if you were invested in joining you and some other guys in your game.